My other one never finished. How's your family?
Good.
Yeah?
My daughter's in here.
Sorry.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Schechter School of Long Island's fabulous production of Magic to Do, a celebration of 20 years performing in the Long Island Children's Museum. This is the Feel Good Show of 2022. We have worked really hard on this show, and we don't want to be distracted by your phone screens. Positively no texting or taking photos, and please put your phones on silent. Dave LaBelle literally took 1,500 pictures last night, and he will make a link available to you. He's a much better photographer than any of you, so just enjoy the show and turn off the phone. And now, the games begin.
I hate theater. Well, it's so disappointing, isn't it? You know what I like to do when I'm sitting in a darkened theater, waiting for the curtains to rise? I pray. Dear God, please let it be a good show, and let it be short, Lord in heaven, please, and keep the actors out of the audience. I did not pay $20 to have the fourth wall come crashing down around my ears. I just want a story, and a few good songs that'll take me away. I just want to be entertained. I mean, isn't that the point? Amen. I live walking distance from the Long Island Children's Museum, and since my car died 20 years ago, the annual musicals of the Schechter Day School have been my only theatrical solace. At first, I was skeptical. A high school show? Please, spare me the shrieking voices and awkward dances. But truth be told, these little Jewish thespians never fail to impress with their vigor and verve. True, it's not Broadway, but one takes what one can get. Sadly, though, since the dread pandemic, I've stopped going to theater, or leaving the house, for that matter. I can admit I'm feeling a little blue. You too? Well, who can blame us? Who wants to sit in an audience anymore? Especially with people like you. I mean, that father, that annoying father, filming the whole thing on his phone, even after we were told at the top of the show that it's absolutely forbidden. These days, I just sit at home, reminiscing and thumbing through my old SSDS programs. I've got them right here. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, curtains, and Shrek the Musical, and Les Mis. Don't even get me started on that one. Oh, Newsies, and Mamma Mia. Frankly, my taste runs to the old classics SSDS performed, like Oklahoma, and Oliver, and Pirates of Penzance, and oh, of course, Cabaret. I think I have the original cast album somewhere around here, and what better way to welcome you to my cavalcade of memories than with the MC from Cabaret singing Willkommen. Let me go put it on. I have to tell you, I was quite impressed with the young man who undertook that demanding role. Shh, here he comes. Here come women, welcome. Fremden, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, bleibe rest. to stay. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. In cabaret, or cabaret to cabaret. Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames und Messieurs, Ladies and Gentlemen, guten Abend, bonsoir, good evening. Wie geht's? Comment ça va? Do you feel good? I bet you do. Ich bin euer Konferencier, je suis votre compère. I am your host und sage willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. In cabaret, en cabaret, to cabaret.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the members of the Schechter School.
Welcome.
Willkommen. Bienvenue.
Bruchim Abayim.
Yes!
We are here representing the SSLI Drama Program of 2022, and we've invited a few alumni.
More like a few dozen. Because these shows were more than just a few nights of theater. They were magic.
So join us for this celebration of 20 years of Schechter at the Long Island Children's Museum.
Actors,
Stage managers,
set builders,
technical wizards,
And Parents by the Score created magic on this stage. Join us, leave your fields to flower. Join us, leave your cheese to sour. Join us, come and waste an hour or two. Doodly-doo.
journey to what's fun and exciting, mystic and exotic.
journey through our anecdotal review.
We got magic to do, just for you. We got miracle plays to play. We got parts to perform, parts to form, things and things to take by storm as we go along our way.
Intrigue, plots to bring disaster.
Humor handled by a master. Join us, sit where everybody can see. We got magic to do, just for you. We got miracle ways to play. We got parts to perform, parts to warm, kings and things to take by storm. As we go along, we got magic to do, just for you. We got magic to do, just for you. We got magic to do, just for you. As we go along our way.
look at how over the past 20 years we have created worlds on this humble stage. Worlds of amazement, of comedy and tragedy, of song, dance, and acting. Because that is the magic of theater, to transport us from our mundane world. But in what world should we begin our afternoon? How about in the worlds that only exist in our imagination? The world of fairy tales.
All right, fairy tale creatures, respond when I call your name. Gingerbread man.
Present.
Wicked witch of the east.
Accounted for.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio the puppet.
I'm not a puppet, I'm a real boy! That's not a swamp! Man, being a fairy tale creature sucks pie sack! Life is disappointing! Whoa! Is what I know! How in my nose, and that's just how it goes! For poor Pinocchio! Story of my life, always doomed to fail, cheated by a fox, swallowed by a whale. That's the story of my life, oh yeah. That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life, yes sir. That's the story of my life, oy vey. That's the story of my life.
Pinocchio, of course, comes from the musical Shrek, one of the most costume-heavy shows ever. The costume mommies were just thrilled with the challenge of producing 6 to 8 costumes per student. And they still haven't forgiven Joe.
Shrek tells the story of an ogre who just wants to be left alone in his beautiful, smelly swamp. And here is Shrek himself, beaming in from his swamp in Los Angeles.
Keep your big, bright, beautiful world. I'm happy where I am, all alone. I got a writing, so read the stick inside. Keep your big, bright, beautiful world. I party on my own, anyway. Doing what I can with the one kind of line. Yeah, your big, bright, beautiful world is all teddy bears and unicorns. Take your fluffy bum and shove it where the sun don't shine. I prefer a life like this, it's not that complicated. Sure, I'm fated to be lonely and I'm destined to be hated. If you read the books, they say it's why I was created. Well, I don't care. 'Cause being liked is grossly overrated. Oh, it's a big, bright, beautiful world. I got my own little patch of the world. It's not a big, bright, beautiful world, but it's mine. Alone, it's mine. And it's mine. Oh, mine.
When Shrek's peaceful swamp is invaded by fairy tale refugees, he sets off to the capital city Dulog to complain to Lord Farquaad. Luckily, Donkey wants to come along and help. whether Shrek wants him to or not.
Hey, 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 now let me go with you. You don't know what it's like to be free. Well, maybe you do, but that's why we gotta stick together. No, 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 don't speak, don't speak, don't speak. Just hear me out. I might surprise you. I'll be afraid when I used to despise you. Don't roll your eyes, stop with the open. You need a pal, my calendar's open. I'll bring you soup when you feel congested. I'll get out, you will get arrested. I've got your back with your wow when the trees get scary and all shaken. When it gets scary, then I'll let me go. Now let me go. Now let me go. Oh, oh, oh. You need me. Now choose your fight. Your action. To kill me. What will I say? You're not responding. I think we're bonding. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Ow, ow, ow. You need me. You and me. We belong together. Like butter and grits. Like you and bits. Like yin and yang. Start and drag. Like egg and chain attached at the hip. But not an old lady hip that might break. I'm gonna be on you like a fat kid on cake. You need me. Don't let me go. Hey, dragons do look.
Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down. Don't make waves, stay in line, and we'll get along fine. Duloc is a perfect place. Please keep off of the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your face. Duloc is a perfect place.
Oh, it's you! What a terrific surprise! Once upon a time, this place was infested. Freaks on every corner. I had them all arrested. Hey, naughty, 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 no. If you had a quirk, you didn't pass inspection. We all have our standards, but I will have protection. And so. Things are looking up here in Duloc.
Just take a look.
The things I'm looking up here in Duloc.
He likes to cook.
A model that amazes. A clown with 7 phases. Things are looking up here in Duloc.
They're looking up.
In Duloc. No one from the gutter in Duloc.
He's taking aim.
Embrace the cookie cutter in Duloc.
We're all the same.
The upshot is enormous when you can shout
Conform us.
Yes. Things are looking up.
Things are looking up.
Things are looking up. Here in Duloc. Come on! Boys? Things are looking up here.
We practice the start, go forward and back. We make no mistake and we get the rap.
Things are looking up here.
You taught us to dance with rhythm, you shaped our life, flamenco and jazz.
My hard work and my rigor have made me so much bigger. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. We're into love. We're into love.
Lord Farquaad sent Shrek and Dorothy on a mission to save the fair Princess Fiona. Despite being imprisoned in a tower her whole life, Fiona greets each new day with a song and a smile.
Oh my goodness!
Good morning, birds. Good morning, trees. Oh, what a lovely day. The sun's so big, it hurts my eyes, but really, that's okay. A brand new day with things to do. So many plans to make. I've had 6 cups of coffee, so I'm really wide awake. Good morning, dear. Say, have you heard? Today's my wedding day. I haven't met my husband yet, but I'm hopeful anyway. I'll wear a gown, we'll have a ball, and dance forevermore. He'll take me in his massive arms and spin me around the floor. I've always been a morning person, a morning girl. Hooray! Oh, wow! A brand new start, a palate cleanse as fresh as lime sorbet. Last night I was a monster, but this morning, I'm okay. This morning, I'm okay. Oh, hello! Bye-bye now!
Meanwhile, back in the woods, Little Red Riding Hood survived her frightful encounter with the big bad wolf.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should give her advice, but he seems so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't got to Now I know, don't be scared. Granny was right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right, for there was joy in the kingdom. And for those who deserved to, they were destined to lead a long and happy life ever after.
Into the woods where nothing's clear, where witches, ghosts, and wolves appear. Into the woods and through the fear, you have to take the journey. Into the woods and down the dell, it may perhaps, but who can tell?
Into the woods to lift the spell,
Into the woods to lose the longing,
into the woods to have a
to
child,
wed the prince,
to get the money,
to save the house,
to kill the wolves,
to find the father, to conquer the king, to have, to wed, to get, to save, to kill, to meet, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, ever after.
Did you like it in the woods? Did you like the riding books?
Ever been misunderstood when you're trying to be good?
Would you feel more in your element with a talking speck and elephant,
Welcome to the wonderful world of Cicero.
where Horton hears a hoop?
I've been guarding this clover for over a week, getting laughed at for thinking that a dust speck could speak. Well, let them all laugh. I'll try not to mind, because I found something that they'll never find. There are secrets on a leaf, in the water, in the air, hidden planets, tiny worlds, all invisible. Not a person seems to know, not a person seems to care. There is no one who believes a thing I say. Well, I'm certain at one point or another, great thinkers all feel this way. I'm alone in the universe, so alone in the universe. I found magic, but they don't see it. They all call me a lunatic. Okay, call me a lunatic. They don't have any way of knowing, 'cause I have wings. Yes, I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. And someday soon, I know there you'll be one small voice in the universe, one true friend in the universe, who believes in me.
I'm alone in the universe, so alone in the universe. My own planets and stars are killing.
Alone in the universe.
No one notices anything. Not one person is listening. They don't have any way of knowing.
Nobody knows that I have wings. Yes, I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. And someday soon you will hear my plea. One small voice in the universe.
One true friend in the universe.
Please believe in me. beautiful voice in the universe.
One true friend in the universe.
Who believes in me? Good night, Jojo.
Good night, Horton. See you in Song of Salute. There once was a girl bird named Gertrude McFuzz, and she had the smallest ponytail ever was. One true feather was all that she had, and oh, that one feather made Gertrude so sad. She curled it, she dyed it, she gave it a cuff. She decked it with flowers, but it wasn't enough. For no matter what, it just was what it was. A tale that simply wasn't meant to catch the eye of an elephant. The one-feathered tail of Miss Gertrude McFuzz.
3 eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. Not in a house, not with a mouse. Not here or there, not anywhere. I do not like 3 eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you in the goat? Would you on a boat? Would you in the rain? Would you on a train? Not with a goat, not on a boat, not in the rain, not on a train, not with a house, oh no! Not in a box, not with a box, not in a tree, you let me leave. I do not like 3 eggs and ham, I do not like them, Sam I am.
20 years ago, Joan Cohen was offered the position of drama director at the Schechter School of Long Island. She was delighted, but there was one small hitch. The school had no stage and no auditorium. But then, Joan saw her high school son's choir performance at the newly built Long Island Children's Museum. Sitting in that audience, she had one of the truly great ideas of her life.
After the show, Joan went and found the theater manager, a certain Mr. James Packard. And asked if our school would be able to rent out this fabulous space for its shows. At that moment, no one could possibly have imagined what a transformational experience this acquisition would mean over the next 2 decades.
At first, we thought Jim was just a nice person to consult with backstage. But over the years, with his artistic vision, dedication, and technical knowledge, Jim became an indispensable part of our drama program, a de facto faculty member. Jim not only put up with Joan's overly ambitious ideas, but made those dreams into a reality, while introducing hundreds of students to the world of theater, both what you see on stage and the hidden magic behind the scenes.
Our very first show was Once on This Island. T. Moon, a peasant girl, rescues an upper-class boy from the wealthy side of her golden and verdant Caribbean island. The two of them fall in love. But unbeknownst to them, the prompt is God's place to bet. Which is stronger, love or death?
stranger in white in a car, going somewhere, going far. How I must feel to go racing wherever you please. Flying as free as a bird with its tail in the breeze. Even the fish in the sea must be longing to fly, catching a glimpse of a stranger in white racing by. A stranger racing down the beach, racing to places I was meant to reach. My stranger, one day you'll arrive. Your car will stop and in the house and dogs will drive. We'll drive. Oh gods, fixing it. Don't you remember your little Timon from the tree? Wake up, look down, hear my prayer. Don't single me out and then forget me. Oh God, let me fly. Send me to places where no one before me has been. You spared my life, show me why. You get me to rise like a fish to the bait, then tell me to wait. Well, I'm waiting for life to begin. Waiting for life to begin.
In days past, basketball practice didn't start until 5:45 in the afternoon, making it possible for a bunch of tough guys to join drama club and transform themselves into pirates.
Pirates of Penzance, an operetta written in 1879 by Gilbert and Sullivan, tells the story of a boy indentured to a group of pirates until his 19th birthday. However, he learns through his nursemaid that he was born on a leap year, February 29th, and is thus only 4 years old.
When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind this promising boy apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a haughty lad, though surely not a pilot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always steering, and I did not catch the weather right through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound this promising boy apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to this vile lot. I bound him brain is not afraid of what you people call work. So I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. That is how you find me now, a member of this Shylock, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound apprentice to a pilot.
After escaping the pirate band, young Frederick stumbles upon the lovely Mabel and her many sisters, the first women he's ever seen under the age of 50. Mabel alone feels sympathy for the young man with his dubious past.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the French historian. Now the finest water in the photo categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both theory and fanatical, but I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many trivial facts. with many trivial facts about the square root of the hypotenuse.
With many trivial facts about the square root of the hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square root of the hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square root of the hypotenuse.
And differential calculus. I know the scientific words of beings and non-chemists. Short amounts of vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of the major general.
The shell of vegetable, animal, and mineral is the very model of the modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell its sight, a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm aware at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I can tell what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery. In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Or strategy. You say about the Major General has never strategy.
Say about the Major General has never strategy. Say about the Major General has never strategy. Say about the Major General has never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been put down by the beginning of the century. But still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
It still matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
Very, very impressive. But now, can you do it really, really fast?
Yes. In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell its sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm aware at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I know progress has been made upon a gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I'm a smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say about the Major General is never run a For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down by the beginning of the century. But still, I'm not just vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General!
Jim Packard has been supportive of every show we've ever staged here.
Well, not every show. Even years after Schechter's production of Oklahoma, Jim complained about finding hay everywhere on stage. We thought we might present him with a veil as a memento of our time together, but we didn't want bloodshed.
Join us as we step back into the 19th century and pause to consider that age-old question: can the cowboy and the rancher still be friends?
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as the elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Hey, Eller. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. Lori, when I take you out tonight with me, honey, here's the way it's gonna be. You will sit behind a team of snow white horses in the slickest gig you ever seen. Lambs! Chicks and ducks and geese, that story. When I take you out in Surrey, when I take you out in Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-step strutters. Nosy folks will peek through their shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With eyes and glass curtains, you get a roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright side lights winking and blinking, ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking out of care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Would you say the fringe was made of silk?
Ah, wouldn't have no other kind but silk.
Does it really have a team of snow white horses?
One's like snow, the other's more like milk. Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever? And you'd never stop in that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top. Why do the neighbors gossip all day behind their doors?
I know a way to prove what they say is right, untrue. Here is the list, a practical list of don'ts for you.
All right, let's hear it.
Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much.
Nobody likes your folks.
Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes must it glow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things. Give me my rose and my glove. Sweetheart, this is suspecting things.
Trapped, tricked, hoodwinked, ambushed. 20 minutes ago I am free like a breeze, free like a bird in the woodland wild, free like a gypsy, free like a child.
unattached. 20 minutes ago, I can do what I please. Flick my cigar ashes in the rug, dunk the donut, drink from the jug. Hey, I'm happy man. So I'm minding my own business like I ought to, ain't giving any harm to anyone. I'm talking to a certain farmer's daughter. And then, well, you know the rest. I'm sticking down the muzzle of a gun.
Pretending so you can't have any fun. Every daughter has a father with a gun. It's a scandal. It's an outrage. How a gal gets a husband today.
If you make one mistake when the moon is right, then they'll tie you to a contract so you make it every night.
It's a scandal. It's an outrage.
When the bear
It's a rap you and say. You gotta take a thing on this woman out of hell.
to make her honest, she would lie like hell.
It's a scandal. It's an outrage. On our manhood, it's a blood. Where is the leader who will say, was he the first man to be shot?
What, me?
Yes, you!
Get out of here!
It's a scandal. It's an outrage. Just a wink and a kiss and you're through.
You're a mess, and in less than a year, by heck, there's a baby on your shoulder making bubbles on your neck.
It's a scandal. It's an outrage.
Any farm
We'll tell you it's true.
a rooster in a chicken is better off than men. He ain't the special property of just one hen.
It's a scandal. It's an outrage. It's a problem we must solve. We gotta start a revolution.
All right, boys, revolve!
Too early and it ain't too late. Starting as a farmer with a brand new wife.
Soon be living in a brand new state.
Brand new state. Gonna treat you great.
Gonna give you barley, carrots, and potatoes.
Pasture for the cattle, spinach and tomatoes.
Flowers in the prairie where the June bugs zoom.
Plenty of air and plenty of room.
Plenty of room to swing around. Plenty of heart and plenty of hope.
Oh, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oh, home every night, honey lemon, sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land belongs to its friends. And when we say, yeah,
We're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat, it sure smells sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night, my honey lemon eye, sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, go ho! And the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yeah, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. We belong to the way, and the land we belong to is great. And when we say, yeah, I decide you're gay. We sing, you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, oh yeah,
Let us take a moment now to talk about the Mommies. The Mommies is a group of tirelessly working parent volunteers who build community into community theater. It should also be known that some of these Mommies were daddies.
Even after their kids graduated from Schechter, Mommy's cast still stuck around to help with costumes, props, photographs, and sets. The Mommies are truly the backbone of every production, and we are grateful beyond measure for their dedication to the drama club.
In addition to helping out with the actual shows, they also help categorize and organize our ever-expanding costume collection. We have bins marked male shtetl skirts, poofy blouses, and our favorite, prostitutes.
Maybe the rich offerings of those 4 bins explain why we did so many shows set in the 18th and 19th centuries. Here are some selections from Oliver, Les Mis, The Mystery of Edmund Drood, and Newsies.
Woo!
is it worth the waiting for? If we live till 84, all we ever get is through. Every night we say our prayer, will it change the bill of fare? Still we get the same old groove. There's not a crust, not a crumb, can we find, can we beg, can we borrow or catch? There's nothing to stop us from getting our thrill when we all close our eyes and imagine. Glorious food, sausage and mustard, while wearing a moon. Oh, jelly and custard, sweets, pudding and sour boys. What next is the question? Rich gentlemen having voice indigestion. Glorious food, we're anxious to try it. Please give us your name, our favorite diet. Just picture a great big steak, fried, roasted or stewed. Wonderful food, marvelous food, glorious food.
It's all bowing and hats off, and
And don't let your petticoats go dangling in the mud, my darling.
oh, and all go down.
On your life. I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you, dear. Everything to me. I did that I'd do anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smiles. Everywhere I see. Would you cry anything? Well, it's Africa. Anything. If you all go well. Anything. He's a born undertaker's mute. I can see him in a black silk suit, following behind the funeral procession with his features fixed in a suitable expression. 3 horses were told their plumes to escort them to the family tomb, with mourners in all corners who've been taught to weep into. And the coffin lined with satin, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Large enough to wear your hat in, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
We're just here to glamorize you for the endless sleep.
You might just as well have fetching when you're 6 feet deep. At the wake, we drink a toddy to the body beautiful.
That's your funeral.
Not our funeral, that's your funeral. We will not reduce our prices, keep your vices usual.
That's your funeral.
Not our funeral, that's your funeral. We don't think this song is funny.
That's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Here's the boy, now where's the money?
That's your funeral.
That's your funeral. We don't harbor notes macabre, there's no need to frown.
In the end, we'll either burn you up or nail you down. We like coughs and wheezes and diseases called incurable.
That's your funeral.
Not our funeral.
That's your
funeral. At home, consider yourself part of the family. We've taken you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There is a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got to share. In the chance to be patience, these some harder days. Empty water days, wide grounds. On the chance to meet somebody to foot the bill. And the drinks are all around. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can say, consider yourself one of us. Our production of Les Mis was a legend in its own time. Joan was skeptical at first that the students would be able to pull off such a demanding show, but the students were adamant. One day during lunch period, more than 24 students assembled in the lunchroom. They called in their doubting director and proved her wrong by singing through the entire score.
And so it came to pass. A cast of 27, wearing the same costumes from Oliver, the Three Musketeers, and the Hebrew Department's 15 productions of Fiddler on the Roof. Transported us to Paris 1821.
I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
You think that man is me? Room at a glance. The stranger they have found. This man could be my chance. Why should I save his hide? Why should I right this wrong? I have come so far and struggled for so long. If I speak, I am condemned. If I stay silent, I am damned. I am the master of hundreds of workers. They all look to me. Can I abandon them? How will they live if I am not free? If I speak, they are condemned. If I stay silent, I am damned. Who am I? Can I condemn this man to slavery? Pretend I do not feel his agony. This innocent who wears my face, who goes to judgment in my place, who am I? Can I conceal myself forevermore? Pretend I'm not the man I was before. And must my name until I die be no more than an alibi? Must I lie? How can I ever face my fellow men? How can I ever face myself again? My soul belongs to God, I know. I made that bargain long ago. He gave me hope when hope was gone. He gave me strength to journey on. Who am I? Who am I? I'm Jean Valjean. And so, Your Honor, you see it's true. This man bears no more guilt than you. Who am I? 2, 4, 6, or 1. If God had granted me a son, the summers die one by one. How soon they fly on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young. boy. You can take, you can give, let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die, let him live. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him
Before you say another word, Schechter, before you chain me up like a slave again, listen to me, there is something I must do. This woman leaves behind a suffering child. There is none but me who can intercede. In nurse's name, 3 days are all I need. Then I'll return and pledge my word. Then I'll return.
You must think me mad. I've hunted you across the years. Men like you can never change a man such as you.
Believe of me, what you will.
And
There is
my
a duty I sworn to do.
No, I'll forsake so
on.
My duty's to the law. You have no right. Come me to forsake so what?
But now
the real has turned around.
justice
John
done.
is nothing now.
I am one with you, Schechter. I must run you and play.
Every man is born in sin. Every man must choose his way. I am nothing of Schechter. I was born inside a chair. I was born with scum like you. I am from the gutter too.
This I swear to you tonight.
There is no place for you to hide.
The child will live within my care.
Wherever you may hide away.
And I will raise her to the light. I
swear to you, I will be there.
How strange, this feeling that my life's begun at last. This change, can people really fall in love so fast? What's the matter with you, Cosette? Have you been too much on your own? So many things are clear, so many things unknown. In my life, there's so many questions and answers that somehow seem wrong. In my life, there are times when I catch in the silence the sigh of a faraway song, and it seems
sing, singing the song. You people sing, singing the song of angry men. It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Join in our crusade, we'll be strong and stand with me. Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see?
Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. Do you hear the people sing, singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start and tomorrow comes. Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France. All the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. There is a life about to start.
Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, if you turned your phones on during intermission, please turn them off and enjoy Act 2 of Magic to Do.
Welcome back. Only 217 more songs to go. Just kidding. Remember those 4 bins of old-timey clothes? Well, not too long ago, we put on a show that, yes, you guessed it, used those costumes once again.
The Mystery of Edwin Drood is a musical murder mystery based on Charles Dickens' last novel.
Unfortunately, he died before ever completing it, so it was up to the audience every night to decide to vote on who they thought the murderer was.
And here is David Visgon, joining us from Denmark, singing a lament from the show, Never the Luck, about being an understudy.
Hello everyone, this is David Visgon, coming at you live from central Copenhagen, right by Nordport Station. I'm living in Copenhagen until June. I just want to give a shout out to all of you. Hope you enjoy Act 2, and shout out Yael Yosefi, go West.
Never the luck, and never the lead, and never you mind, they say. In time we all taste the line and the light, and I'll have my night someday. Some starless night, they'll call towards the wings. Who here dances and sings? That's when yours truly springs, and seeing me then they will cry. Why? He knows each line, and everyone's cue. We must let him do the part. I'll lead center stage, the music will play. I'll walk my way into your heart. Though ever I plan and ever I plot, with never the pluck to try, I wait for my star by fate to be struck, but never the love.
Quick conclusions often lead the best of us to stray. The wisest move in life is just to wait. Otherwise, you're galloping, emotions run away like horses at the gate. Onto the races, onto the races, onto the race we go. And when the chase is, and what the race is, we seldom seem to know. Men with broken hearts have vowed to nevermore pursue a member of the soft and saber race. Firmly anchored to the ground, they suddenly will view our fair and favored face. Onto the races, onto the races, our 30 faces gone. It's broken faces, from different places, the people of our by her decree, she had to procreate. She says, make millions.
And the race is won by the tardy, not the foolhardy fools that we be. Don't unlace your back at the bandage, you and your land undone not be. Pour out your spirits, the end is nearest, will be a length or so. Don't begin to beat the tar for the finish is tomorrow to the races. On to the race we go.
Luckily, the costumes weren't too gross after the mystery event went through, so we brought them back for our 2020 production, Newsies.
At some point during rehearsals, we heard about a virus coming out of China that had infected someone in Seattle. But what did that have to do with us?
Cut to March 12th, right here on this very stage. Dr. Sokol sat the cast down and informed us that our opening night would be our closing night.
Little did anyone know we would not return to school until September. However, we did get to perform our show once, which is once more the most college and high school productions got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you the star of our show, Miss Meta Larkin! Applause!
Hi, everybody! Now listen, I live in a mansion on Long Island Sound. I pulled up a weed, they found oil in the ground. But you telling me you don't want me around. Now honey, that's rich. Some guys give me urban chinchilla and mink, and some give me diamonds as big as a sink. But you wouldn't give me so much as a wink. Now baby, that's rich. I get brandy from Andy and candy from Scott. Oh, and Frank and Eduardo chipped in by a yacht. I get stares from the fellas and prayers from the Pope. But I ran out of luck getting stuck on this smoke. Hey baby, I was talking about you! With the mansion, the oil well, the diamonds, the yacht. With Andy, Eduardo, the Pontiff, and Scott. And Frank. And my bank. So spill no tears for me. 'Cause there's one thing you ain't, that I'll always be. And honey, yeah, that's right. That's rich. That's rich. That's rich. That's rich.
Hey, that's my cigar!
Steal another.
Hey, it's that time at the zoo.
I thought that I'd surprise my mother.
If you can find her.
Who asked you? From Bottle Alley to the harbor, this easy pickings guaranteed.
Try any bigger bull or barber, they almost all knows how to read.
It's a crooked game we're playing, one will never lose. Long as suckers don't mind paying,
just to get bad news. Ain't it a fine life, carrying the banner through it all? A mighty fine life, carrying the banner of its all. When the bell rings, we go where we wishes, breeze and free and fishes, chores, washing dishes. What a fine life, carrying a banner over it all.
Hey, Crunchy, what'd you like to say? Gonna rain?
No rain! Partly cloudy, clear by evening.
And the limb sells 50 pages a week all by itself.
I don't need the limb to sell paint. I got poisonality. It takes a small that spreads like butter, the kind that turns a lady's head.
It takes an orphan with a stutter,
Who's also blind and mute
and dead.
Summer stinks and winter's freezing when you work outdoors.
Start up sweating and up sneezing in between and there's a fine life, carrying a banner with beach arms. A bunch of big shots, tossing out a freebie to the pub.
What's the hold up? Rain makes me fancy. I like to be chill.
Arnold Doodle Lindsay, what a fine life, carrying a banner through the Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable, staring right at your lousy waistcoat, gobbling with all the marketing rocks. I'm flowing by going deluxe, and there I be. Ain't I pretty? It's my city. I'm the king of New York.
Old watch where the chains are twirling.
My very own bed and an indoor toilet.
A barbershop haircut that costs a quarter.
Regular means are
Wait and see. This is gonna make both adult and pee in their panties. My thoughts are shooting right at the sun. I'm one highfalutin son of a gun. I guarantee. Though I'm knocked out, I ain't tapped out. I'm the king and impressively. Let 'em bitch a snap one picture. You're the king of new history. From history, guts and glory. I'm the king. Of New York.
But don't get the idea that all of our shows took place in the 19th century. The Drowsy Chaperone, set in New York City today, is about a shut-in who whiles away the hours listening to his records. Yes, vinyl records of old Broadway musicals, including his favorite, the show of the title, The Drowsy Chaperone. The show, set in a fictional 1920s club, features larger-than-life characters, zany situations, and big dance numbers.
You think you have the jitters? I've got the weight of a wedding on my shoulders. Oh no, it seems like I've got cold feet. What do I got? Cold feet. What do I want? Cold feet. What do I do? Cold feet. No! We make some cold feet.
sure that you have heard the name Adolfo, a ladies' man who wins acclaim, Adolfo. Well, lovely miss, I am the same Adolfo. I introduce myself, I am Adolfo. So just in case you didn't hear Adolfo, I'll try to make it very clear, Adolfo. The lovely ladies always scream Adolfo. When I repeat myself, I am Adolfo. I can sing it high, Adolfo. I can sing it low, Adolfo. I can sing it very fast, Adolfo. I can sing it very slowly. I would do it now, but it would take hours. Now, let us see if Drew can remember my name. Now, who's my fellow that you see? And how should you refer to me? And who is it I'll always be? That was excellent. Mwah! I am Adolfo!
Our 20th century shows weren't all rollicking comedies. Cabaret takes place during the rise of the Third Reich. Some of the characters are swept away by the Nazis' evil designs. Some believe the Nazis will just come and go without doing much harm. Some go into business with the Nazis, either because they have to or for their own personal gain. And some, like singer Sally Bowles, pretend like nothing bad is even happening.
Is sitting alone in your room. Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret show, so come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret show, so come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine, come hear the band, come know your hearts start celebrating. Right this way, our table's waiting, what good's permitting, so nothing to do. To one well is all away. Life is a cabaret charm, so come to the cabaret. I used to have a girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She was what you call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes from church pills and liquor. But why not saw her there like a queen? She was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember how she turned to me and said, I had knitting from cradle to tomb. It is now all I say.
2018 marked the 100th anniversary of the birth of famed American composer Leonard Bernstein. Joan was adamant that the drama department would partake in the celebration. And what better way than to mount a full-scale production of his famous post-war musical, On the Tap. The show follows 24 hours in the lives of 3 sailors about to be shipped out and the 3 New York women they fall for. The action all starts in Hildy's iconic New York cab.
My father told me, Chip, my boy, there'll come a time when you leave home. If you should ever hit New York, be sure to see the Hippodrome.
The Hippodrome!
The Hippodrome.
Did I hear right? Did you say the Hippodrome?
Yes, you heard right. Yes, I said that. Hey, what did you stop for?
It ain't there anymore. Aida sang and nay and blew the place away.
Aw, I wanted to see the Hippodrome.
Oh, give me a chance, kid. I might not have 5,000 seats, but the one I got's a honey. Come up to my place.
Oh, no, Battery Park. Back home I dreamt of catching fish so big I couldn't carry them. They told me that they have my size right here in the aquarium.
Aquarium!
Aquarium.
Hold the phone, Joe. Did you say aquarium?
I'm still ringing, but I said aquarium. Did you stop for one, hey?
The fish have flown away. They're in the Bronx instead. They might as well be dead.
Come up to my place.
Chambers Street. They told me I could see New York and all its spreading strength and power from the city's highest point atop the famous Woolworth Tower.
The Woolworth Tower.
The Woolworth Tower.
Beat me, Daddy. Did you say the Woolworth Tower?
I won't beat you, but I said the Did you stop for hey what?
That ain't the highest spot. You're just a little late. We've got the Empire State. Let's go to my place.
Let's go to Cleopatra's Needle.
Let's go to my place.
Let's see Wanamaker's store.
Let's go to my place.
Let's go to Lindy's, go to Luch House.
Let's go to my place.
Let's see Radio City and Herald Square.
Let's go to my place.
Go to Rubens.
Go to my place.
Go to Macy's.
Go to my place.
To the Roxy.
Go to my
Oysters.
place. My place. My place. My place. My place.
Hippodrome.
Yes, I can cook too. My fish can't be beat. My sugar's the sweetest around. No, I'm a man's ideal for a perfect meal, right down to the delicatessen. I'm a pot of joy for a hungry boy, baby. I'm cooking with gas, so I'm gonna drop a sweet lollipop, a brook trout right out of the brook. And what's more, baby, I can cook. Some girls make magazine covers. Some girls keep house on the dime. Some girls make wonderful lovers. But what a lucky find I make a magazine cover. I do keep house on the dime. I make a wonderful lover. I should be paid overtime, 'cause I'm gonna drop a sweet lollipop, a brook trout right out of the brook. And what's more, baby, I can cook. Some girls make wonderful jivers. Some girls can hit a high speed. Some girls make good taxi drivers. But what a genius is me! I make a wonderful jiver. I even hit a high C. I make the best taxi driver. I rate a big navy, 'cause I'm a pate, a marine, a dish you wish you had took. And what's more, baby, I can cook.
New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. We got one day here and not another minute to see the famous sights. We'll find the romance and danger waiting in it. Beneath the Broadway lights, we'll be hair on our chests, so when we like the hats for the night. Science likes nice. New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. The Bronx is up and the Bowery's down. The people cry in a hole in the ground. New York, New York, it's a hell of a
Art imitates life in the hit show Bye Bye Birdie. In 1958, Elvis Presley was drafted into the military, and this major cultural event and tragedy for legions of screaming fans inspired the show. So please give a scream for your Elvis stand-in, Conrad Birdie, as he appears on the Ed Sullivan Show. Ah!
One last kiss, oh give me one last kiss. It never felt like this, no never felt like this. You know I need your love. Give me one last kiss. Oh, one more time, oh baby, one more time. It really is divine. Oh honey, sometimes you know I need your love. Give me one last kiss. Give me one last kiss. Last kiss. Oh, give me one last kiss. It never felt like this. No, never felt like this. You know I need your love. You give me one last kiss. One last kiss. Oh, give me one last kiss. One last kiss. One last kiss. Oh, give me one last with a girl like Rosie, how could I be blue? Hand in hand we'll mosey, me and little Rosie. We can be so cozy by a fire built for two. Oh, I once heard a poem that goes, a rose is a rose is a rose. Well, I don't agree, take it from me. There's one rose sweeter than any that grows, and that's my Rosie. I'm so glad she chose me. Life is one sweet, beautiful song to me. Now my life is rosy, since I found my Rosie, with a girl like Rosie.
one rose sweeter than all of the rest, and that's my Rosie. Life is one sweet, beautiful song. When love is right, then what could be wrong? Life is one sweet, beautiful song to me.
The musical Curtains takes place somewhere around the 1960s. A theater company is testing out their show in Boston before officially opening on Broadway. However, all of a sudden, the lead actress drops dead. Apparently after having been poisoned.
No one from the production is allowed to leave the building until the detective has investigated the case. The producer uses his time to convince us that in the end, theater is nothing but a business, which leads us to speculate if she had motive in offing the tone-deaf star of the show.
Though it breaks your mother's heart, forget about the part. It's time for you to know why I really backed this show. You asked me for my motives, well, you needn't be so smart. It's a business. It isn't making history, it isn't making art, it's a business. Shaw and Ibsen, take 'em away. And don't talk to me about Molière, those Russians never pay. So go on, criticize me, please proceed with your attack. It's a business. I put 1 million in and I expect 2 million back. It's a business. So what crime have I committed by putting up a fight? It's a business. And I want those paying suckers out there giving me my business every night. Come on, fellas, come out here, give me a hand. You know what I meant, back me up. From stagehands to the dressers to musicians in the pit, it's a business. It's a business. The owner of the premises cleans up if we're a hit. He's in business. He's in business. Union workers don't work for free. Hey Harry, on the spotlight, blink twice if you agree. See? I'm not devoid of culture, but my feet are on the floor. It's a business. It's a business. I do the Kama Sutra with the Richard Rogers score. That's good business. That's good business. Yes, green's my favorite color, and I don't mean on the grass. It's a business. It's a business. And it shows I do business, because I'm good at doing business. And if you don't like my business, sweetie, blow it out your business. It's a business.
2021, a dark year when so much was lost to us due to the pandemic. Broadway was closed, but our drama club persevered with the theory of relativity. The show, which is a song cycle emphasizing the interconnectedness of human beings.
The show tells the importance of reaching out to one another, which we had to perform while keeping social distance and wearing masks. but the struggle made the experience more powerful for both audience and actors alike.
The ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter is known as pi. Pi equals 3.14. If I bring her one red rose, she will dance with me till dawn. If I bring her one red rose, I can hold her in my arms. If I bring her one red rose. Roses are foolish, dancing amour. Love is a concept that wise men ignore. Numbers are certain like pi equals 3.14. Dreams are unstable, awaken, they're gone. An unscientific phenomenon. Numbers are certain like pi equals 3.14. What could be clearer than pi is 3.141?
Good evening, Dr. O'Hara. I'm glad you could make it. I know, it's frustrating getting to Midtown at this time of day. The uptown and R is a pain, not to mention the rain. But thank you for coming, sir. I've got something to say. I'm allergic to cats. That's part of the reason I asked to have dinner with you. I'm allergic to cats. I know, it's hardly a life-threatening medical hullabaloo. See, when I was born, they expected me later, so I spent 2 months in an incubator. Ever since that, I can't be near a cat. I can tell by your smirk. You think this is silly and borderline phobic, perhaps. But this innocent quirk could cause such a violent reaction my lungs collapse. So bear with me, sir, this is nothing sordid. Your patience, I promise, will be rewarded. I'm really not bats, just allergic to cats. But Julie loves cats, as you know, they're her passion and joy. She knits them wool sweaters and crochets them hats. For their birthday, she sews them their own special toy. There's Meowser, Miss Mew, Cookie Puss, Alexander. Her couch is a playground of pee and dander. So I cough and I wheeze, pop a fistful of claret and D's, try to hide before anyone sees. I'm allergic to cats. For over a year, I've hidden from Julie each anaphylactic display. Cause she's such a dear. If she knew how cats made me suffer, she'd give them away. But she is my world, I live for her truly. Julie loves cats, and I love Julie. So she tickles their toes, and I smile as my throat starts to close. But I vow that she'll never suppose I'm allergic to cats. Well, Dr. O'Hara, I fear that I've buried the headline. The point of this story is murky, I have to concede. I hope that I've shown you tonight I love your daughter with all of my might. So humbly I stand, asking you for her marital hand. What in life will be blissful and grand. With Julie, Meowser, Miss Mew, Cookie Puss, Alexander, the Dander, the Pig.
Let's go!
While it's true that depression and anxiety were commonplace during the pandemic, I hope tonight has reminded all of us how much joy there is in singing and dancing and working together to create art. Each day is precious and we should appreciate what the world has to offer. Isn't that right, Granny?
Someone get me my stool! I need a stool here!
Hey, Grandma!
Pippin, it's you! Oh, Pippin, I can't believe it! Oh, good, I'm so good to see you!
Sit. Grandma, you look great.
Well, thank you, Pippin. But actually, you look terrible.
Well, you haven't seen me since 2009, Grandma, and I went to war.
You went to war? Well, that explains it. That explains why you look so terrible. You need some fresh air, some good food, some hanky-panky.
Grandma, I don't have any time for that.
Time? Now you listen to me, Pippin. I'm an expert on time. When you are as old as I, my dear, and I hope that you never are, you will woefully wonder why, my dear, through your cataracts and catarrh, you can squander away or sequester a drop of your precious years. But when your best days are yester, the rest are twice as dear. What good is a field on a fine summer night if you sit all alone with the weeds? Or a succulent pear if with each juicy bite you spit out your teeth with the seeds? Before it's too late, stop trying to wait for fortune and fame you're secure of. For there's one thing to be sure of, mate. There's nothing to be sure of. Oh, it's time to start living. It's time to take a little from this world we're living. It's time to take time, for spring will turn to fall. In just no time at all. I never wondered if I was afraid when there was a challenge to take. And I never thought about how much I weighed when there was still one piece of cake. Maybe it's meant the hours I've spent feeling broken and bent and unwell. But there's still no cure, so heaven sent as a chance to raise some hair. Everybody,
oh, it's time to start living. It's time to take a little from this world we're giving. It's time to take time, the spring will turn to fall. In just no time at all.
Grandma, it's fine that I'm talking about.
oh, Pippin, you sit down. It's never about time. I have 3 more choruses to do, and you can join in with me if you want. And that goes for all of you out there, sitting there staring at me looking dumbfounded. But just the choruses, verses are all mine. Living.
It's time to take a little from this world we're giving. It's time to take time, the spring will turn to fall. In just no time at all.
When the drearies do attack and the siege of the sands begin, I throw these regal shoulders back and lift these noble chins. Here is a secret I never have told. Maybe you'll understand why. I believe if I refuse to grow old, I can stay young till I die. Now I've known the fear of 66 years. I've been coached to tears by the score. But the only thing I trade up for is 67 more.
God, it felt like 20 years.
20 years of hard work, community building, and dedication. Maybe more than any high school activity, theater teaches us that we can achieve more when we work for a common goal.
Our experience in drama club is what brought us all here tonight. We recall with fondness those final sleepless weeks, exasperated teachers, dinners in the cafeteria, and the joy of working on a show with all of your friends.
We, the Drama Club of 2022, would like to thank all of the performers who came back to celebrate 20 years of Schechter at the Long Island Children's Museum.
Thank you to Jim and Joan for making this all happen. And thank you to the mommies, to whom we dedicated this next song to, beamed directly to us from Israel.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Mendelowitz. I am from the graduating class of 2019, and I am currently living in Yerushalayim in Israel. And here is Mamma Mia. I was cheated by you, and I think you know it. So I made up my mind, it must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My, just how much I miss you. Hey, I've been broken hearted. Ooh, since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia, now I really know. My, I can never let you. I can never let you. I can never let you go.
And now, the hit song for Mamma Mia, Dancing Queen.
Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. Where the band or high music. Getting in the swing. You love the anybody can be that guy. That is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything is fine. You're in the mood for a die. When you get a chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the dance.